Welcome to episode 64 of the Bolton Wanderers Road to Glory series. And as I said at the end of the last episode, we have clinched European competition for next season. As you see here, 2 games left, and we are on 66 points. Spurs are on 58, so we can do no worse than 5th. Really, no. We can do no worse than 4th. So we're at least in the qualifying stages for the Champions League for next season. But we have a big test this episode. We're going to play 2 matches. We have Chelsea away, and then we'll wrap up the Premier League season away at Arsenal. And then, of course, next episode we'll finish off this season FA Cup final versus Arsenal. So it's the penultimate game of the season. We're going to take on Chelsea, who sit in second. Let's see, we're going to look at the table here. 14 points ahead. No way we're catching them with 2 games left. Arsenal only 5 points back, nipping at our heels. We play them in the final game of the season. So this matchup versus Chelsea earlier in the season ended up in a 1-1 draw. As a strong lineup, Courtois, Koulibaly, Marquinhos in the middle, Matic, Mikel, Pasalic, and Eden Hazard getting a start as well. Diego Costa on the bench. And it's going to be my strong starting 11, as we'll try to finish out the season this way. Zlatan leading the league in scoring. Vickers over for Grogard. Plays that back over for Pinamonte. Pushes it quickly forward for Vivian. Vivian now. Plays that for Ibra. Ibra slides it back through. Vivian's in behind here. Oh, what a tackle from Koulibaly. Wow, the nerve to even try a tackle like that. Oh, it's one back here. Riedewald gives it to Pinamonte. Now pushes out wide for Van Bergen. Van Bergen dribbling, plays it off for Ibra. Ibra looking, poked away. Mikel now turns it upfield. Pasalic, that's a great ball through there for Eden Hazard. And he's going to be run down. Cameron Carter-Vickers with a great tackle here. Back to back here early on. Zahid now to Vivian. Van Bergen is in behind Baba. Runs it inside. Van Bergen looking. Van Bergen lays it off. Zahid! It's in the back of the net. And our big Othwell, we picked him up last season on a free. But it's his first season here. Of course, he hasn't scored many for us. That's number 4 on the season. The other 3 came pretty early on, but he's given us a 1-0 lead here early. Just cleared forward. Pinamonte tried to win that from Icardi. Now Hazard. Back for Nemanja Matic. Just over a half hour in here. He's going to drop that for Mikel. Mikel with the shot. Spivar with the big save. So Hazard on this corner. Looping ball in towards the back post. Riedewald's going to head that as far as Marquinhos, who gives it to John Obi Mikel. Mikel tries to center it in. Matic gives it to Koulibaly. Oh, and the bad pass there. Grogard picks it up, and maybe a chance here to counter. Zahid out wide. Plays it forward for Ibra. Ibra sees Vivian on a run here. Vivian inside the box. Pulls it back, sends it in for Ibra. And he's got to put a better finish on net. Marquinhos to Pinamonte. Pasalic now to Mikel. Icardi, poor first touch there, but nobody was around him. Now Icardi all alone. He's going to play that for Mikel. Hazard is out wide. Hazard runs right around the defender. He's going to lay it off. Pasalic with the shot. Spivar got enough to push it out for another corner. Quick throw in there for Koulibaly. Sends that in for Matic. Nobody shuts him down, and Nemanja Matic is drawn level here at the end of the first half. Chelsea just kept coming with the pressure. There was nothing Well, we had thwarted it to that point, but that's just bad defense there. Nemanja Matic is not going to miss from that range, and Svilar maybe could have done a little bit better, but that was basically a practice warm-up shooting drill. 1-1. So still a few minutes left here. Oh, Riccardi tried to take that off of Vivian. Vivian stood his ground, though. Out wide for Zahid. Turns it inside. Zahid dribbling through. Is going to give it to Ibra. And a shot saved from Courtois. And he punches it out. It's going to be a corner. Mikel. Forward for Riccardi. He's going to send that right out for Hazard. Clark toe pokes that away for Van Bergen. Pinamonte is going to make the run through there. Short pass to Ibra. To Vivian. Slides that through. Hall with a chance. Hall with the shot. Courtois with the save. Baba just clears it out for a throw. Pinamonte. Some good passing there. Oh, Matic with a tackle. I have there. Chelsea's tackling. Oh, Grogard gets him right back. Vivian now turns this upfield. Ibra running. Doesn't have the pace anymore. Pinamonte plays this forward for Hall. Hall gives it back to Pinamonte. The shot, and it hits the base of the post. He comes back in Courtois, but Marquinhos clears it away. So 2 minutes added on. Maybe one more chance here. Headed back out to Pinamonte. Cross comes in. There's a player, and it's Hall, but Courtois is there again. So it's a 1-1 draw. Both matches this season versus Chelsea. So I guess they were second place for a reason. Probably the team that we struggled the most with there at the top. We doubled them in shots. 8 of them on target to their 3. But couldn't quite pull it out. Man of the match goes to somebody on Chelsea. Let's take a look here. It's Nemanja Matic, their goal scorer. But for us, Zahid picks up goal number 4. The assist going to Mitchell Van Bergen. But it's the league season finale. The first of back-to-back matches here versus Arsenal. And the one that we'll show this time. Look at the table. Spurs and Arsenal tied. So we're 5 points up on them. We have secured third position. Champions League football is guaranteed next season. Of course, we played Arsenal like the third game in the season. Beat them 2-0. Both of us started pretty poor the season. We started losing our first 2 with that victory over them. They had lost their first 3, but they turned things around, as did we. And they find themselves up in the upper half of the table. But a chance for them maybe to get 4th. Depends on, I guess, what Tottenham does. As of right now, Tottenham holds that tiebreaker position on goals. Goal differential, I should say. Jan Oblak gets the starting goal. Mustafi, Manolas, Gibbs, Bellerin, El Nini, Coquelin, Campbell, Ramsey, Sanchez, Corzola, and Vieto is up top. Had to make a few changes because of stamina. Will Davis will start for Zlatan. Jack Harrison in for Van Bergen. And we'll play that out for Clark. Now over for Van den Bosch. Forward to Davis. Looking here. Some of these players still tired after that last game. Clark, play this, the overlapping Harrison. Harrison's going to cut it inside. Gives it to Van den Bosch. The shot is blocked, and Zahid is at the back post. And he picks up the garbage, and he puts home goal number 5 of the season. Not going to say he was actually on a goal drought all season, but he's come alive here at the end of the season to put away 2 so far this episode, and he's given us a 1-0 lead here over Arsenal. Mustafi forward for Bellerin. A bit of pace there. We'll just try to contain him. Another pacey one in Joel Campbell. Now for Coquelin. Sanchez making the run out wide. Conklin chooses not to use him. He turns on the man there. Conklin slides that through, and Sanchez just puts it wide. I thought it was going to be leveled there, but just not enough spin. Zahid waits for Penamonte. Joel Campbell right there. Now Bellerin's pushing him in the corner, and it's going to be another throw. Not a lot of room to work with on that sideline. Tried to do the best I could there. Probably need to learn to take control of the runners there. Penamonte's going to whip this in, and Davis with the header and nearly put us up 2-0. Penamonte for Vivian. El Nini with the block there. Now Davis is through with it. He's going to lay that for Zahid. Penamonte making the overlapping run. He's going to wait here, try and get across in, but it's straight to Manolas. Bellerin being pretty dangerous there. That falls to Davis. Oh, and Jan Oblak makes a big save. It's going to be a corner. Oh, Hall does well to win that back, as Joel Campbell could have just taken off down the line there. Vella's going to play this over for Clark. Quickly touch forward for Vivian. Vivian slides this through Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison passes up the shot, hits it to Davis. Oh, and it still to the feet of Mustafi. He's going to send it out wide for Gibbs, and Arsenal maybe with a chance to counter here. Joel Campbell looking upfield. Ramsey plays a beautiful ball through for Vieto. Vieto steps on it. Vieto on the edge of the area, crosses in, and Ramsey's header goes just over the bar. Oh, Riedewald with a great tackle there. Lewis out wide for Hall. Pushed inside, Vivian. He's got Vela, who runs into the defender there. Harrison's going to send this in, and the defender runs right by Davis, and Will Davis has done it again. 2-0 Bolton in the dying embers of this match. That should put this game away. You see here, Harrison crosses this in, and Ramsey maybe just runs right by Davis, gives him a chance to put a touch, and just calmly places that by Oblak. Goal number 3 of the Premier League season. And I think we've gotten these 3 points. So we round out the season with a win versus Arsenal. And a season I thought went better than what I thought coming in. To finish 3rd in the league. It was one-sided here. We only allowed 3 shots, none of them on target. They did have a little bit more possession, as Arsenal tend to do with their passing. Jack Harrison, man of the match, shares that with Will Davis on an 8.2. Not bad for making a start there. Davis and Zahid picking up goals, and Harrison picks up an assist. But that rounds out the season. Of course, next episode we will do the FA Cup final, and we'll give a season roundup before heading into season number 4. But if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.